All right, man. Off the fade with Mirac and YP, and we have OKC Thunder and the Timberwolves ended up facing off for Game Three. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, because OKC been sitting up there putting them in the chokehold. I'm sitting over here thinking that they were gonna do the same thing when they got back out there to Minnesota. But it was chilly out there. It was cold out there, like YP had told us a little earlier.
Mhm.
And they put the whooping on that ass. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they beat them by 40. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, every time I turned around, it was almost like Minnesota couldn't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like they just couldn't miss. Ant Man was on fire. Everybody on the team was pretty much damn near on fire, just hitting threes after threes, driving after driving. I'm just like, bro, defensive stops after defensive stops. I'm not gonna lie, man. Timberwolves killed them, and OKC didn't really have a comeback at all. What did you see, man? Whenever you watched it, brother?
I love it when the plan come together. You feel me? I told these niggas, man. I'm tapped in with Ant. You feel me? I talked to him before the game, type shit. He said, "Don't worry about it, twin. You already know I got it." But nah, real shit. Like I knew Minnesota was gonna come out and do what they need to do because they can't go out 3-0. And then the first two games they played terrible, far as like shooting wise. They was shooting terrible. So you just had to make sure they get home, get some of that little home cooking, and let their role players get comfortable.
Right.
So, but the damage ain't done, ain't finished. They gotta get game 4 too.
Yeah, there's still
But
some more work to be done.
yeah, I will say though, they had SGA bottled up like a motherfucker though. They switched their game plan.
Oh yeah,
I
man.
did
He
see
didn't
that.
have he didn't have no answer, man. He didn't have no answer for him. Like I said, man, defensive stop after defensive stop. Guys just, I mean, Ant Man was all over the fucking place, bro. I just
Yeah,
gotta keep it all the way a stack. Ant Man was all over the place. They really couldn't stop Julius either. Uh, we had guys just sitting up there, man. They couldn't stop him, man. And whenever you having a game like this, you know, it's very hard to catch up.
yeah,
And OKC, man, like I said, they didn't have no answers. They just didn't have no answers. I mean, they tried. I thought they was gonna come back swinging after halftime, but they just had nothing left in the tank. All right, and unfortunately, they ended up losing. So they say that no team has came back, uh, but we'll see. You dig?
that's
This
I
it's,
don't
it's gonna be
that's
tough,
that's
but
not. I don't think that's true, bro.
hey,
I
we'll see.
seen that on Say Cheese. I don't
Yeah,
think they got it backwards. He talking about they meant to
three.
talk about the
They meant
Knicks.
three. Yeah.
Yeah, he meant three and he meant the Knicks because the Knicks is 0 and 2 at
Oh
their
man.
home. So
Yeah.
Shot Cotton, get your shit together.
No, for real. I did see that there. And so, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think they got a chance. I mean, all they gotta do is just win these two. You know what I'm saying? They can win these two right here. And they have a chance. But
Yeah.
game 7 would still be held in Minnesota. So
Oh yeah, ain't gonna be no game 7, brother.
yeah. See what
That
I'm
man
saying?
getting this shit over with in 6. You feel me?
Hey, I heard the man. He said they're gonna get it done in 6. I don't know, man. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. I know that OKC can't afford to lose in Oklahoma at all.
Yeah,
Um, and if the Timberwolves come out the way that they came out tonight, they come out like this Tuesday, well, or Monday, right? I think Monday on Memorial
yeah,
Day.
Monday.
Yeah. So if they come out like this on Memorial, it's gonna be a sack lunch because I think that at this point they figured OKC out. And OKC is a younger team, so
Yeah,
we have to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We'll see. Shake, he got some experience under his belt, but I don't know, man. We'll see, man. He looked like he didn't have no answers, man. They pretty much took care of him tonight.
Bottled that motherfucker up.
They did. Let me see. Want to make sure that I see that. So 143 to 101 is just insane. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is just insane, man.
In the
Well,
third quarter, they was up by like 40 something.
no, for real.
Yeah, they start putting the bench in. They cleared the
Yep.
bench.
Yep. You know when that bench come, boys, you know it's really over. So that
Yes,
bench got
sir.
put in. It was pretty much over, man. Jaden McDaniels 22 points. Julius Randle only had 6 points, but you know he did a whole lot of good things on defense. I'll say. Um, Rudy Gobert, 9 rebounds. I remember YP saying that he needed at least 10. And so 9 was good. 32 points for Anthony Edwards. And Walker with the 17 as well. He had a damn good night. Reed had a damn good night.
Yeah,
Dante had a damn good night. Them guys just had a damn good night.
yeah,
Jalen Williams over here with the Thunder. He had a pretty good, decent night. Chet, 22 points. Shea, almost had a 40 ball, but you couldn't tell.
I think that was like
40.
I think that was like garbage. Garbage. There was a bunch of empty calorie points.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
mean, hey
damage was
man,
already done. They was already up by like 30 something.
yeah,
So he
men
was
lie,
still
women
getting
lie,
good. Yeah,
men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. 38 points. Um, 38 points is 38 points. However you want to look at it.
a useless
You,
38
you know what I'm
points.
saying? Yeah, it was no good. Um, I mean, shit.
It's just
This
like
is
oh
I'm
yes,
tripping. This is the wrong game. I'm over here looking at the wrong game because I'm like, there's no way in hell Shea had
oh yeah. Let's get
points.
boy. Hold
we
up, hey.
tired. We tired. Okay. But look, man.
Oh yeah, this
Let's look
makes
at that.
sense
It
now.
look like
Here you
this
go.
makes sense right here. 14 points for Shea. You know what I'm saying, me? Uh, and that's just what we had. We got 14 points.
A useless 14 points.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was no good, man. It was no good, man. Uh,
But
Julius Randle, man, with the 24 points. Anthony Edwards with the 30, and so on and so forth, man. Y'all see the numbers, man. We had the numbers all up, but man, yeah, man, 143 points to 101. Wow, bro.
the difference is the bench though, because the first two games, Minnesota bench players they couldn't score shit. So they don't need them to score like 20 points and shit each, but you just gotta give us something. Like if Nas give you 10, Nikhil Alexander give you some points, 8 or something, and
Right.
DiVincenzo, if he give you like 10, which is crazy because DiVincenzo, he due for a game. He due for a game where he just run off like 7-6 threes. He ain't even had one of them yet in the playoffs.
No, he haven't.
So
He hasn't been too consistent from the line, but
yeah,
he has been consistent from the line. You know what I'm saying? He's been pretty good from the line. I'll say that, but
yeah.
he has missed some
I
really good looks.
I wouldn't be surprised if in game 4 he had one of them games where he just run off 7 threes and shit, because he can get hot and do that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've seen that too. I've seen it from him.
I fuck with Dante, bro. Dead ass. I
Oh
used to
yeah, I
like
already know
that
you do
nigga.
because he came from over there.
I used to like that nigga when he was at Milwaukee, and then I wish we could have kept that nigga when he was at Golden State. I fuck with that nigga.
That's when
That
that's when
nigga,
I liked him over there with Golden State. That was my dog
yeah,
over there.
that nigga gonna play. He gonna get in your shit. he don't play no games on defense. He don't give a fuck who you is. He on
Shout
your
out to
ass.
Dante. Shout out to Dante, man. This is what we got, man. You know what I'm saying? Game three was a motherfucker. And game four is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is gonna be drunk. Game four, everybody gonna be drunk. Game four, it's gonna be pretty lit, bro. But I got to sit up there, man, and pack them up, and I got to move on from this
Hmm.
particular topic and move on to something different. And what I want to move on to is the fact that Skilla Baby performed at 42 Doug's concert after being shot. You know what I'm saying? This right
Yeah,
here is huge.
yeah, that's a blessing. That's fire.
Yeah,
Now I
that's a
don't
blessing.
not gonna stun that like I know any of them songs, cause I don't listen to bro music. But that's a blessing though that he bounced right back and got on that stage though.
Yeah, that's a big blessing, man. Your bro got his life. Um, and right here, man, it just don't really get too much better than that.
Man,
You
if
know, it
y'all
don't get
fuck
too much
with
better.
oh, not to cut you off, my fault, bro.
Oh, no, you good?
If y'all fuck with Skilla like real shit, like put some songs in the comments that like that he really just go hard, cause y'all talking to a couple of people who just like we don't really know that nigga music. Like we got our artists that we listen to type shit. So like
Right,
we haven't heard no music from this nigga. So we might have heard songs, we just didn't know it was him. So like if you fuck with that man, get in the comments and just put some songs that like go hard, that's tight,
fact, facts,
so we
man.
can
Yeah,
keep this shit.
shout out to Skilla, man. Y'all get in the comment section, man, and definitely put some songs, that we can sit up there, man, and rock to from Skilla, man. Because lately, I've had no choice but to like him as an individual. After
Yeah,
hearing him pray, and then seeing him go through the situation and then bounce back from that particular situation as well. And he's at 42 Doug's concert, which is in probably Detroit, so he's not giving a fuck. He outside, after that particular situation, man. So this guy right here is blessed to be alive. You know what I mean? You got to go ahead and give God some praise. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, and understand that this ain't gonna be everybody's testimony. So make sure that your prayer life is on one accord with God. That's what I will tell you. You know what I'm talking about? Had to sit up there, man, and throw that in there. But shout out to Skilla, man. That's man, that's huge. That's right there, bro. That's huge, man. Okay. Moving on. Congratulations to Travis Hunter and his girl after they, ended up getting married, and he surprised her with a motherfucking me brand new Benzo. You dig? And uh, man, the Hunters is outside now.
yeah.
The Hunters is outside. A lot of
All
people,
black G wagon.
yeah, you know the man, all black. That whole nasty. Let's keep it a stack.
Yeah,
But she is a hunter, and everybody gonna have this and that to say about it, but this is where we at with it, man. This is just where we at with it, man. He's rich as hell. You can't tell him shit.
damn. Was
Dig.
two at the wedding?
Two wasn't at the wedding. I didn't see any pictures of two. I think this is one of them private situations.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think it's one of them private situations. Um, I mean, you would think bro would have been there. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
hey, this is where we at with it, man. And shout out to the motherfucking hunters, man. At this point, y'all get in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. A lot of y'all think that she's just a gold digger, and she's finna do some good gold digging around this motherfucker. But at
Yeah,
the same time, uh, this is what he chose, bro. This is just what he chose. So don't be too up. Don't be too upset now. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Shit, there, right there. What you think about this YP shit?
I
Before we
mean,
get up out of here,
congrats to them. That's what he chose. That's what he like. You know what I'm saying? But shit, not gonna hold you. I didn't see a lot of melanin in the pictures at that wedding. Only melanin I seen would look like was security or something. But
You
hey,
dig?
that's what he like. That's what he rocking with. Congrats, boy.
So, do you think he
If
should have had a sister? Or where we going?
man. Hey man, I'm gonna keep it a G, man. You know them football players, they the main ones who go out there and them a get them a male woman. So that's typical. That's what they do. Now I'm not. Yeah, they're not finna point me at to be the guy like what I'm saying, like the new Dr. Umar, because we taught to love all women, and people just got their preferences. I don't agree with the preferences, but that's what that brother do. But I will say, there's certain conversations that we can't have,
He
that I
said, "Why
can't
would?"
have.
And they said, "Why would you give someone half?"
She
He
wants
said she
half.
was half.
Yeah, that's what he finna give her half. But let's just like I said, there's certain situations, certain conversations I can't have with black men when they date white women. But that's cool. So love who you love though. And
You
I'm not
did.
giving that bitch half or nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. She would have had to sign. She would have had to sign a prenup
Yeah,
after. You know what I'm saying? Me, because I don't know you. I know you. You know what I'm saying? Me, but I don't know you. And if
yeah,
you gonna have to put 10 in, you know what I'm saying? And then after you put 10 in, then we can sit up there and go in and get this shit, fixed up the right way. But before I, give you half of anything or do anything like that, bro, yeah, it's gonna have to sit up there, man, and sign a prenup. That would have been my step on it. But you know, he,
yeah.
I don't know.
Be like,
She
oh,
bought him a
you,
watch, so maybe he been blinded by the watch. I don't know.
man, he blinded by a lot of shit with that shit. I'm starting to think that was that nigga first, cause that nigga just green. But you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
uh, man, I wouldn't give her no half dog, cause she wasn't with me when I was doing two of days. She wasn't out there running routes. She wasn't out there making tackles. Like,
look
come
at the
on, man.
look at the shade room, bro. They just sat out there, nigga, and popped out with him. And I ain't gonna lie, she is fine. Let's keep it all the way stacked. Uh, she fine than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna. I just got. But it's something about a bitch like that. She just look like she. I don't know, bro. I'm not even gonna get into that.
Hey man, I ain't man. Hey bro,
You
she
did.
for what? She for the screech.
That nigga said she for the street.
She for the screech. Look, cause that comment right there says still going. That nigga waited outside the party for her while she was in there grinding on niggas. Like at
Hold
this
on, wait,
point,
what? At least she can tell people my husband once waited outside the party for me while I twerked the night away on other niggas. Damn. Hate to say
yeah,
it,
bro.
but she definitely gonna divorce him once he either get paid more or starts falling off. We all been young and dumb before. Let him bump his head like everyone else. He should have waited until later in his career to get married. She went to a party for the honeymoon. He's waiting in the car for her. They stupid. They gonna have a field day with this one, man. No cap. That nigga, somebody said my girl bring her. Because the internet bullied her, she's going to do the right thing for a few years, and when the time is right, she will strike.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That's probably what's gonna happen.
He seems a little delayed, and she's taking full advantage. They try to say that nigga slow as hell, girl.
Bro, he green as hell, dog. Like,
Yeah.
man.
He looks so happy. We aren't. Why aren't we happy for him? Fill me in.
God, that nigga said she's a seven at best. Kevin Samuels voice.
Yeah, that nigga stupid. Oh my god! Shout out to
Bro,
Kevin Samuels, man.
shout out to him, bro. But still, bro, like that nigga waited in the car while she was in there twerking on other niggas in the party. I don't know what that's the most simplest shit I've ever heard, bro.
Yeah. That shit wild, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. He loves her. We gotta sit back and you know what I mean. See what the hunters gonna get into. You dig what I'm saying? But right now,
I know what she gonna get into.
yeah, I don't know, but that shit wild as a motherfucker. This shit
Man,
wild.
I don't even want to see that shit no more.
You done
Niggas
with him?
been niggas been warned. This nigga tried to put him on game, but he don't want to hear it. So shit, like a nigga said, let the nigga bump his head. But it's a that's a tough bump whenever you gonna lose money, nigga.
Oh yeah, he gonna lose some money if she is a fucked up bitch. But moving on, man. Let's pack them up. Movie theater ceiling collapses on a woman after watching Final Destination film. It collapsed on a woman.
Hell nah,
Was
that's
this? Is this
crazy.
a new one?
Yeah, this was it just dropped like this weekend. I mean, a couple days ago. That's crazy, bro. I was about to go see that shit too.
That's crazy, bro. I don't know about watching that motherfucker, nigga. Shit happening like that in that motherfucker. You don't know.
Hell
So it's in
nah.
theaters. So it's in theaters right now. What destination is it?
It's
It's just Final
destination,
Destination.
final destination, bloodlines. That's what they called it. So I guess
Mm.
it's like the 6-1, but they just call it bloodlines.
Bloodlines and the Potter. A chunk of ceiling collapsed from above, nearly killing an audience member in a frightening scene, echoing the film itself. That shit crazy, man. I got to see the comments just real quick though before we get up out of here. This dude said niggas sitting next to her said, "Damn, these special effects are killing it." This
Oh
is again.
shit.
This is bad journalism. This picture is not from the incident. This picture is from a completely separate incident during Captain America: Brave New World 2 months ago. Google it. The incident involving Final Destination is nowhere close to this scale. Do more research before making these type of posts. It's all for engagement. The Final Destination incident is bad, but it was literally much, much smaller than what's portrayed in this picture. Check my story. I don't know about all that. Man, fuck it. A lie is more entertaining than the truth, and
Yeah.
this is what looks good. Okay, so so it says they fuck 3D. Wait, they said fuck 3D. How about five?
Nigga,
So I
I'm
said,
suing the movie company and the movie. Fuck
oh
that.
god. So I said, damn, let me get 4 tickets. Now that's a movie. She ain't never watching none of the movies again. Nah, for real. That shit crazy though, man. Like anything this motherfucker must be intense. Are you gonna go watch it, bro?
Man, I'm not going in the theaters now. Hell
No.
no. You ain't gotta tell me. Hey, it only take one chance for the white people to shit to happen and hoping this happen to white folks. Then I ain't taking that chance.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool.
That nigga Tony Yayo said crazy. What are the odds of that happening? Nigga, if you don't get your butterbean
Man,
biscuit
yeah,
ass.
get your little Planter's head ass on,
Yeah,
bro.
nigga.
Go
Ugly
do another
ass.
interview with Vlad. He the only nigga I know he reoccur on Vlad fucking more than Vlad be on Vlad.
That
Every
nigga trying
time
to
I
take that nigga tried to do what Boosie was doing with Vlad.
man, every time I turn around every 2 weeks this nigga Tony Yayo back on Vlad. He better stop cause 50 already told that nigga, he said I just get tired of that nigga going on Vlad and talking about me and asking questions about me. He said I even tried to pay this man, give him the money to do his own podcast, and he was like, "Nah."
That's cause that nigga dumb. That's why hell you tell me. But anyway, man, I'm gonna pack that ass up, man, and move on just real quick for the ladies, man. Shout out to all of the ladies out there. I want to go ahead, man, and just drop this because we have Coil already looking pretty than a motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? While she's pregnant, and you already know, man, when they get them braids in, it's time. Yeah, man, it's time to get ready and prepare for that hospital, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's time to go ahead and prepare. And I'm not gonna lie, she's looking good in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, bro, when they get them braids in, it's about that time. So shout out to Coyle Ray, man, before she even gets to the hospital, man, because I'm just already knowing it's about to go down.
Yeah, shout out to
Yes,
little baby. I seen her 2 weeks ago. She was showing that baby done put some ass on her.
you dig.
Got a little wagon back there.
Yeah, she been is talking about something now. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah,
she finna be outside, man. One thing you don't want to do is make a female's pregnancy bad, bro. Because one thing she gonna do, bro, is whenever she heal, she gonna throw it in your motherfucking face, bro. And I'm telling you don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? This is
that
shit she'll
nigga,
never be able to shake back from. I can tell you that now.
that nigga Trippy a whole hoe out here.
That nigga sat up there and fumbled
Nigga
Coil
fumbled
Ray.
the bag.
That nigga
Done
that
took,
trip.
cheated on her the first time. Then she took the nigga back, got her pregnant, then cheated on her while she was pregnant. Now, I be trying to take up for niggas, but especially when women be like, niggas ain't shit. In that
Yeah.
case with that nigga, yeah, niggas ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit. Ain't no
Well, like,
saving that. That was terrible, dog.
no, that was messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of like she really wasn't fucking with no niggas, like for real. The only
Yeah.
niggas that she was just really, I think the only situation she had been in was with some other dude. I can't remember his name. And then she had Trippy. So for her to like get out of that situation with Trippy and then get back into that situation with Trippy, it was kind of like, bro, how the hell could you fumble this? And all these other niggas is trying to get at her. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like I don't know, but sometimes everything ain't as good as it might look. You know what I'm saying? Just because a bitch look good don't mean she is good. And I think that sometimes we get that fucked up. Yeah, I'll be like, damn, she look good. But, you know what I'm saying? She don't clean. She don't know how to pick up nothing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she don't do nothing. She don't know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? She's giving me a whole lot of. I'm not saying that this is Coil Ray's issue, but she's giving me a whole lot of attitude. The only thing she want to do is sit up there and argue. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
just because a female look good and she got ass doesn't mean that she's going to sit up there, man, and pass. I just got to keep that shit out of the way, a big ass stack. However, I think that that's not the situation for Coy. I just think that I don't know really. I don't know what happened with it. I think that he just the baby daddy and he just wanted to play around. But
Yeah, that nigga Trippy he just an excuse. Ain't no he just a sad ass nigga, man. He going outside. Yeah, he can't even explain the shit that nigga was doing. I don't think it's Coy. I think it's that nigga. Cause off the rip, if it was so bad, I mean, I know niggas don't care. Niggas will slide at anything. But that nigga was begging to take her back, for her to take him back. So then
yeah,
you begged for her to take you back. Then she take you back, and you get her pregnant. Then you cheat on her. Like, boy, hell nah. That boy a sack of baby shit. Pack black, nigga. Black Sam packed out. Pack you out, nigga. Pack you out,
man, nigga
Trippy.
packed out. This is gonna be the last topic because I know YP got to get busy, man. He gotta get going. Diddy, let's talk about Diddy, man. Let's talk about the fact that he gonna be locked up even on Memorial Day.
Look
But
at
it
the
looks like he
face.
gonna he like look like he gonna be eating good. You know what I'm talking about for Memorial. But it says Diddy spending his first Memorial Day behind bars, ringing in the long weekend with basketball and barbecue chicken instead of Ciroc and yacht parties this year. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they
Um,
so messy, bro.
God, it says TMZ has the scoop on what the rap mogul will be doing in MDC Brooklyn for the holidays on Monday, and it looks like there are plenty of options if he feels like engaging in some friendly competition with his fellow inmates. You did. This is where he's at, guys. The MDC Brooklyn. You know what I mean? So, bro, he is over there in one of the a pretty nice building. You know what I'm saying? Nice architecture. But anyway, Diddy and the MDC crew can play dominoes. You know what I'm saying? Spades, board games to determine the champion of Ford North. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, it's gonna go down. You dig? He can represent his wing of the prison away from general population, reserved for high profile inmates such as himself. While Diddy while Diddy sporting some gray in his beard and hair now in court, the 55-year-old can try to flex his moves on the hardwood if he wants, because they're running 3-on-3 basketball as well. You know what I'm saying? So he can get his cardio on. You know what I'm saying? Now as for the menu, it's a ton of food you'd find at a summer weekend by the lake, kicking off with breakfast consisting of fruit and cereal. For lunch, inmates can grab a combination of barbecue chicken, macaroni and cheese, mixed veggies, and a holiday dessert. Unclear exactly what sweet treat Diddy could be biting into.
Yeah.
And to finish off the day, chicken and rice or tofu for the vegetarians and vegans behind bars. Beans, canned corn, and whole wheat bread. All in all, it sounds like a fine weekend for someone in the midst of the biggest legal battle of his life. With the third week of testimony in Diddy's federal sex trafficking and racketeering case set to begin on Tuesday, man. So,
Man, this oh
yeah,
shit
man.
messy. They
Shit
messy
messy.
as hell. But
They messy as a
nigga,
motherfucker.
what prison they at? Them niggas finna be eating better than me. The
On
fuck?
God. Yeah,
I'm
man.
in the
That
free
MDC
world.
Brooklyn. Yeah, man. That's that MDC Brooklyn, man. He finna be eating some good barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. It's finna go down. Did he? You did? But I don't know, man. 50 Cent said that he sees Diddy facing at least 20 years. Me personally, I think that if he does 20, it'll probably be on paper. Um, Something like that. You know, maybe he could do 5 and then do the rest on paper or something like that. You know, he, hopefully his lawyers is pushing for probation, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Because man, 20 years behind the walls, whoo shit, that nigga already in his 50s. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that ain't no, that's not gonna be a good look. Ain't gonna be no more baby oil and you know what I mean, shit like that. I can tell you that now. But this is just what we got, man. I'm not gonna sit up there, man, and stay too
This
long on it.
nigga, a sick ass nigga. That nigga looks sick in the motherfucker just in that photo. Sick bastard, boy. You sick ass nigga, man.
Hey man, allegedly, man. Y'all get in the comment
Allegedly,
section, man.
allegedly the nigga hairline fucked up.
You
Wide
dig?
forehead ass.
Hey man, y'all be sure to sit up there, man, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know, man. Me and YP here, damn near every day. Off the fade with Marak and YP. Hit that
Yeah.
subscribe button, man, right now, man. I'm pretty much out of here, man. We out.